Hello, everybody. I want to talk about why we need to tell our story. And for this, let me use an illustration. You see the picture over my shoulder, and it's a picture similar to this that I saw in around the fourth grade when I was studying history. The teacher told me that Columbus discovered America, and it was a picture similar to this one. And if you notice, on the left side, you have Columbus, you have his ship, you have him planting his feet on dry land from the ocean. But on the right side, you have some persons that were already on the land coming out to see who he was. So my question is, who are those people on the right? Where did they come from? Were they not people? In all of this, until recently, we very rarely heard from the Native American. You know, the folk on the right. They were stripped of their land, moved halfway across what is now the United States, and placed on an hospitable land known as reservations. And so we hear about Thanksgiving and the myths surrounding it, and we hear it from the side of the conqueror, not the conquered. And the voice of the conquered seldom gets heard. In my childhood, we got a chance to hear from the conquered this way. We saw the advertisement, the ad that came on television with the quote unquote crying Indian, where he cried and said, only you can stop forest fires, and bad statements about Native Americans. We never heard from them. And now we have those that speak against critical race theory, for example. But if you think about it, all CRT does is give the marginalized, the victims, a voice in telling the story. So this is the reason for what I'm doing. We of the Permanent Tan are spread all over the world, and we have many stories that will uplift us, encourage us, empower us, and we must hear them, and they must get told. Getting back to discovering America, for example, Ivan van Sertima, in his book They Came Before Columbus, showed us the Olmec heads, evidence of an African presence here in the New World before Columbus. And Leo Weiner, who wrote that classic Africa and the Discovery of America, said that Columbus himself, in his writings, alluded to an African presence. So we must tell our story, and no one can tell our story for us like us. And so I encourage you to continue to watch as we seek to tell the stories you haven't heard and make them the stories that ought to be told. Thank you so much.